Hello everyone and welcome on back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking all about the Debt Snowball Method. I will be showing you how you can get started with implementing this process. So if that sounds like something you are interested in seeing, then just keep on watching. So if you are a regular viewer of mine and have been following my journey, you already know that I have been on my debt-free journey for over a year now, and I have been using the Debt Snowball Method to eliminate my debt. I have been documenting my entire journey here on YouTube, and over time I have received multiple suggestions about creating an intro/budget-friendly video for the Debt Snowball Method. So here we are. And as always, it's important to note that I am no financial advisor whatsoever. I am just creating these videos just to share my own experience and hopefully help someone else that may be in a similar situation. But before we get started, if you are new here, this channel focuses on me showcasing my debt-free journey and trying to gain control of my finances. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy or like to learn more about, please be sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button, and join the family. I would love to have you, and make sure you hit the bell so that you never miss a video. I also wanted to note that this video is a follow-up to other budget-friendly videos that I have uploaded here on the channel, and I created a playlist of budget tips that I think would be helpful for anyone just getting started. So hopefully watching these other videos will answer any additional questions that you may have. Alright, so I'm assuming you clicked on this video because you are dealing with financial hardships of debt that many of us seem to get ourselves into. Whether it's car loans, credit cards, student loans, medical bills, somehow these payments build up, and one day we wake up and question, where did all of this come from? Don't feel ashamed. A lot of people have been there, myself included, but honestly, it doesn't matter how we got ourselves into the situation that we are in now. The important thing is deciding how you are going to clean up this mess. That's the conversation I had with myself when I had my enough is enough moment. I saw the path that I was heading down financially, and I just knew that there had to be a better way, and entered the Debt Snowball Method. Now, it's important to note that there are other ways in which you can pay off your debt. Another well-known popular method is the debt avalanche. However, I am only going to speak towards the debt snowball because that's my own personal experience, and I will explain why I prefer this method of choice to eliminate my debt. So let us get started with first defining what the debt snowball is. So the debt snowball can be defined as a method that involves listing your debts, smallest to largest, and paying off your smallest debt first while making minimum payments on your other debts. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the reasons why I prefer the debt snowball method. So getting into the first reason why I prefer the debt snowball method, I truly enjoy the structure. Me listing all of my debts smallest to largest allows me to get a clear picture of what I am working with. And honestly, until I sat down and listed all of my debts in their order and how much it came to as a total, that was the first step to me really getting serious with paying off my debt. Because it's something about seeing those numbers on a piece of paper and realizing that this is not the life you want to live, and it makes you want to do better. The next main reason that really attracted me towards the Debt Snowball Method was the motivation that I was going to get behind it. I enjoy getting what they call the quick wins of eliminating your debt. When you are listing your debts smallest to largest and you get to knock off those quick small loans that you owe, the gratification that I get behind that allows me to return, because it can be daunting to look at that large number and not see the end goal. But if I can just focus on my one small loan and eliminate that, that allows me to keep coming back. So I need something that's not going to make me run away from it, and I enjoy, again, the motivation behind the quick wins. And the last reason that I enjoyed the Debt Snowball Method is that to me, it was very easy to understand. The rules behind this method is very straightforward. You just list it smallest to largest and you work off paying your loans. I didn't want to do anything that was too confusing or allowed me to think too much. I just wanted a straightforward approach. However, with everything that does have a pro, there are some cons that are involved, and this method is no different. That's why it's important to do your research and determine what is important for you when you are paying off your debt, so that then you can make the best decision for yourself. So a big thing that the Debt Snowball does not take into consideration is interest. So that can be a con for someone who does want to eliminate their debt based on interest. And if that's the case, then you would probably lean more towards the debt avalanche method. When it comes to the Debt Snowball, we are not thinking of interest. It does not decide our factor on what we pay off. We just look at the smallest loan. So over time, this method may involve you paying more interest, and it may involve you to be in debt for a longer period of time. But again, you have to weigh your pros and cons and see what's important to you when you are deciding how you want to approach paying off your debt. So now that we have an idea of the method, let's create a fake scenario together and see the process of the Debt Snowball Method over time. All right, so step 1 is going to be us listing all of our debts smallest to largest. And it's important to note that this debt does not include mortgage. All right, so here I created a scenario where a person has their debts listed. So for our debts, we have a medical bill, we have 3 credit cards, we have a car loan, and we have a student loan. So this column over here represents the total that we owe for all of our debts. So our medical bill is $300, and our minimum payment is the monthly payment that we have to pay every month. So in terms of our medical bill, we have to pay $25 each month. For our credit card number 1, we owe $500. Our minimum payment is $30. Credit card number 2, we owe $1,500. Our minimum payment is $50. Credit card number 3, we owe $3,000. Our minimum payment is $75. We have a car loan that is a total owe of $12,000, and our minimum payment is $250. And then we have a student loan for $25,000, and we have a monthly minimum payment of $300. So in total, this person has a total debt of $42,300. And each month, just paying for minimums, we are putting out $730 just to pay off this debt. Now, always, if you need any motivation to keep going, think of this $730 as money that you can have in your pocket every month if you start to eliminate all of your debt. That was the big ticket item for me when I decided that I need to pay off debt, because $700 is nice to have in your pocket, and you can put that towards saving, investing, building your wealth, rather than owing this money to somebody else. So now that we have all of our debts listed and the minimum payments that we have to pay, step 2 for the Debt Snowball Method would be each month we are paying our minimum balance for all of our loans. So each month, medical will get $25, credit card number 1 will get $30, credit card number 2 will get $50, credit card number 3 will get $75, the car loan will get $250, and student loans will receive $300. Now, if you want to get intense with paying off your debt and really get aggressive with trying to lower your balances, any extra money that you come across after you finish paying off all of your regular bills and paying for your groceries, and you made your budget, if you have any money left over, all of that money will be going towards your smallest debt that you are trying to eliminate. So in this case, any extra money we will be putting towards our medical bill. Another way that you can try and eliminate it faster is possibly coming up with some side hustles or getting a part-time job. And all of that money will solely go towards your smallest debt. So again, this process will just speed up you getting rid of your debt. And if you are laser focused on one debt, then you will see this be eliminated quickly. So let's say, for example, in this scenario, for the first month that you decided to do this method, you managed to come up with an extra $275, whether that was selling some furniture, selling some clothes, picking up a side gig. Somehow, some way you managed to make $275 extra dollars, and you would put that directly towards your medical bill. So now, with the combination of the $25 for your minimum payment plus the $275 that you were able to come up with, you have now eliminated your first debt. So even if you aren't able to pay off your first debt in the first month that you decide to do this process, the point is that you keep doing this method over and over until you are able to eliminate your first debt. Now, what creates this snowball effect is what you do next each time a debt is paid off. Now, looking back at our original debt totals, we already recognize that we paid off our medical bill. So now this is one that we can cross off because we are done with it. Now, to get the snowball effect that I was talking about, if your budget allows it, you will continue to make the minimum payment on your paid off debt plus your new smallest debt. And this will become your new minimum payment. So following the example that we have, we were already used to paying $25 for our medical bill. So we will continue to pay $25, but we will roll this $25 into the $30 that is now due for our credit card number 1. So now our new minimum payment will be $55. So now each month when we have to pay our minimums, we will put $55 to credit card number 1. We will put $50 to credit card number 2, $75 to credit card number 3, $250 to the car loan, and $300 towards our student loan. And now, since our smallest loan is now our credit card number 1, any additional income that we can come across, we will throw at credit card number 1 to eliminate this $500 balance. Now again, as I noted, the debt snowball does not include interest. So with this example, the numbers aren't changing, but in real life, any interest that you have on all of these loans each month will be accrued. So just keep that in mind. Your numbers will not stay the same each month as I'm explaining with this example. So once again, you will just keep on doing this process every month over and over until you are down to your last debt. And gradually you will see that your minimum payments will keep getting larger and larger. And with your new minimum payments becoming larger, plus any extra income that you can throw at your debt, you will see that each month you are knocking down your debts faster and faster and coming up with larger debt snowball payments at the end of each month. So following this example, if we continue to pay off all of our loans and keep doing this snowball effect, eventually when we get down to our largest loan, which is our student loan, we will be making a monthly payment of $730 plus any extra. So all of that will get thrown at the $25,000 or whatever amount it is at the time we begin paying off on it. And then eventually we will get to the day where we can cross this off and then become 100% debt free. So really the best way to succeed with this process is sticking to it. You make a realistic plan and budget, and you try your best to keep doing this process until you are done. Each month won't always be as planned because life does go on while we're trying to pay off debt, and things may come up that may deter you from your budget. But if you are committed and really want to eliminate your debt, you will eventually succeed. Also, the timing of being done with paying off your debt doesn't matter. It's nice to have a goal to work towards, but if it takes longer than you originally thought, that is absolutely fine. Remember why you started, and if you need an additional boost of reassurance, you have people like me and this wonderful budget/debt-free community cheering you on. So there you have it, everyone. Now you know a little bit more about the Debt Snowball Method, and now you can get started with taking control of your finances. So I really hope this was able to help you guys gain a better understanding of this method. And if you enjoyed these type of videos, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have any other questions that I did not get into within this video, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. And if you know the answer to any comments, be free to go ahead and answer them. We are here to support each other, and within the comments, we can get a discussion going. If you enjoyed this video and the channel, please be sure to go down below and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. But with all of that being said, guys, that's all I have for today's video, and I will see you all next time in my next one. Bye, guys.